Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a moment in history that is unlike anything humanity has ever experienced. Today, we stand at the crossroads of technology, innovation, and imagination, witnessing breakthroughs that only a few decades ago belonged in the realm of science fiction. And no one embodies this unprecedented era quite like Elon Musk. Imagine a world where electric cars dominate our streets, where rockets land themselves with pinpoint precision, and where a future on Mars is not just a dream, but a real possibility. This is not a future far away, this is happening right now. Elon Musk has challenged the limits of what we believed was possible, and in doing so, has shown us that human ingenuity has no boundaries. When we talk about breakthroughs, we often imagine small steps forward, incremental changes that improve what already exists. But what Elon Musk has achieved is not a small step. It is a leap so enormous that it changes the very way we think about human potential and progress. For centuries, humanity has advanced slowly, learning from each generation, building upon the knowledge of those who came before. We discovered fire, we invented the wheel, we split the atom, and we sent humans into orbit. Each of these achievements marked a milestone, a turning point in human history. But today, we are witnessing breakthroughs that are not just incremental, they are revolutionary, unprecedented, and transformative. Elon Musk has become the embodiment of this transformation, showing the world that what we once thought impossible is now entirely within our reach. Consider the world of transportation. For over a century, the automobile has been powered by gasoline. It has been an industry resistant to change, dominated by tradition, and shaped by limitations we accepted as unchangeable. Yet Elon Musk challenged this. With the creation of Tesla, he did not simply make another car, he reimagined what a car could be, what it could do, and how it could interact with our environment. Electric cars had existed before, but they were limited, impractical, and often dismissed as niche experiments. Tesla made electric cars desirable, reliable, and powerful. Musk took a technology that many considered a novelty and transformed it into a mainstream revolution. Today, millions of people around the world are driving electric vehicles, reducing emissions, and embracing a new standard for mobility, all because one man dared to think differently. This is not just progress, this is a historical breakthrough that will be remembered for generations. And then there is space. Humanity has looked to the stars for millennia, dreaming of exploring worlds beyond our own. We sent astronauts to the moon, probes to distant planets, and satellites into orbit, but these achievements were rare, costly, and controlled by governments. Space was seen as a frontier accessible only to the select few. Elon Musk changed that perception entirely. With SpaceX, he redefined what private companies could do in space. Rockets that were once discarded after a single flight are now reusable, landing themselves with astonishing precision. Launch costs have plummeted, making space exploration more accessible than ever before. Musk's vision does not stop at Earth's orbit. Mars colonization, once a dream reserved for science fiction, has become a tangible goal. His work reminds us that human ingenuity, when combined with determination, can break the barriers that centuries of tradition have built. These breakthroughs are not merely technological, they are historical markers, shaping the trajectory of humanity for decades, if not centuries, to come. Musk's innovations are not limited to transportation or space. He has turned his attention to energy, recognizing that the future of civilization depends on sustainable power. Solar energy, battery storage, and renewable solutions are no longer optional, they are essential. Tesla's battery technology and Solar City's innovations are creating a world where energy is cleaner, more efficient, and more widely accessible. This is a critical moment in human history because the choices we make today about energy will determine the health of our planet for generations. By pushing the boundaries of what is possible in energy technology, Musk is not only addressing a global problem, but creating solutions that future generations will look back on as a turning point. What makes these breakthroughs truly unprecedented is the speed at which they have occurred. In the past, monumental advances often took decades, even centuries, to unfold. The Industrial Revolution, the space race, the rise of the internet, all of these shaped history, but they moved at a pace that allowed society to adapt gradually. Musk operates at a different tempo. He accelerates progress in ways that feel almost surreal. Electric cars, reusable rockets, solar energy, and artificial intelligence. The convergence of these technologies is happening faster than the world has ever experienced. This acceleration itself is historic. It challenges our assumptions about how quickly humans can innovate and how rapidly we can reshape the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we must understand that Elon Musk's breakthroughs are not simply about technology, they are about the mindset behind the technology. They demonstrate what is possible when someone refuses to accept limits imposed by convention or skepticism. Musk does not see obstacles, he sees opportunities. He does not see failure as defeat, he sees it as data, a step toward improvement. This mindset is what allows breakthroughs to happen in ways that have never occurred in human history. His work teaches us that innovation is not just about inventing new tools, it is about redefining the boundaries of thought, of ambition, and of human capability itself. The historical significance of these breakthroughs extends beyond Musk, or even Tesla and SpaceX. They signal a turning point for all of humanity. When technology evolves in ways previously unimaginable, it changes everything: how we work, how we travel, how we live, and how we dream. Musk's achievements force us to reconsider what it means to be human in an era where possibilities expand at an unprecedented pace. They invite us to participate in a world that is being reshaped before our eyes, a world where the impossible is constantly being challenged, and where history is being rewritten every day. In witnessing these breakthroughs, we are reminded that human history is not a static record. It is alive, dynamic, and evolving. Elon Musk's work exemplifies this truth. He has become a symbol of what humanity can achieve when creativity, courage, and relentless effort converge. We are living in a time where history is not just observed, it is made, and the changes we are seeing today, the breakthroughs that once seemed impossible, will be remembered as milestones for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a moment in human history that we will never see again. The breakthroughs that Elon Musk has achieved are unprecedented, extraordinary, and transformative. They remind us that human potential is limitless when we dare to dream, act, and create. This is not science fiction. This is not imagination. This is the reality of our time, a reality that proves history can be made in our lifetime and that the future is brighter than anything humanity has ever known. When we talk about progress, it is easy to focus on the past, on the achievements that history textbooks have preserved for us. But today, we are living in a world where progress is happening before our very eyes, at a pace that is both exhilarating and unprecedented. The work of Elon Musk has brought us to the edge of this extraordinary moment, where technology is not just a tool, but a force that reshapes our understanding of what is possible. His achievements in electric cars, reusable rockets, and the audacious goal of colonizing Mars are not mere dreams. They are real, tangible accomplishments that are defining the trajectory of the future. Take the electric car, for instance. For decades, the automobile industry was dominated by fossil fuels, and society accepted pollution, congestion, and inefficiency as inevitable. Alternatives were considered impractical, expensive, and unattractive. Elon Musk saw this not as a limitation, but as an opportunity. With Tesla, he transformed the electric car from a novelty into a revolution. The Tesla is not just a vehicle, it is a statement, a symbol of what is possible when innovation meets courage. Millions of people are now choosing electric vehicles, reducing emissions, and embracing a cleaner, more sustainable way of living. This is not just an environmental shift. It is a cultural transformation. It is history being written on our roads, one electric car at a time, showing the world that progress can be fast, ambitious, and unstoppable. But Musk did not stop at electric cars. He turned his gaze to the stars. Space, for decades, was considered the final frontier, accessible only to nations and agencies with nearly limitless resources. Launches were expensive, one-time events, and failure meant enormous losses. SpaceX changed all of that. By developing rockets that can land and be reused, Elon Musk has shattered every expectation about what is possible in aerospace engineering. Imagine a rocket lifting off into space, traveling hundreds of kilometers, and then descending to land on the same pad it launched from. It is an image so astonishing that it seems almost like magic, yet it is very real. This innovation is not just about efficiency or cost saving, it is about opening the doors of space to humanity in a way that was unimaginable just a few decades ago. Space is no longer the exclusive domain of governments. It is now a place where private companies, driven by vision and determination, can explore, innovate, and expand the boundaries of human civilization. And then there is Mars. For centuries, humans have looked up at the night sky and dreamed of visiting other worlds. We have sent probes and rovers to study distant planets, but Musk's vision goes far beyond observation. He envisions humanity living on Mars, creating colonies that will sustain life beyond Earth. This is not science fiction. This is a tangible plan, backed by cutting-edge technology and relentless ambition. By pushing for Mars colonization, Musk is forcing humanity to think bigger than we ever have, to consider a future where survival is not limited to one planet, and where exploration and innovation define the very essence of our species. It is a vision that challenges our imagination, our courage, and our determination to achieve what has never been done before. What makes these achievements so remarkable is not just the technology itself, but the mindset that drives them. Elon Musk does not see limitations where others see obstacles. He approaches every challenge with a mindset of possibility, turning failures into lessons and setbacks into opportunities. This is why electric cars are no longer a luxury, why rockets are landing themselves with precision, why colonizing Mars is not just a dream, but a project in motion. It is a demonstration of what humans can achieve when we refuse to accept boundaries imposed by fear, doubt, or convention. Moreover, these achievements are interconnected. The success of electric vehicles pushes the world toward renewable energy and sustainability. The development of reusable rockets lowers costs and accelerates space exploration. And the goal of Mars colonization inspires innovation in technology, biology, and engineering that will benefit life on Earth as well. This convergence of breakthroughs is not accidental. It is the result of a vision that sees the big picture, that understands that progress in one field can drive transformation across the entire spectrum of human activity. It is a holistic approach to innovation that has never been attempted on this scale, and it is reshaping our world in ways that are profound and irreversible. Ladies and gentlemen, witnessing these accomplishments is to witness history in real time. Elon Musk's work reminds us that the future is not something that simply happens. It is something we create. Each electric car on the road, each rocket landing safely after reaching space, and each blueprint for a Mars colony represents a step into a future that was once unimaginable. These are the moments that define eras, the breakthroughs that historians will mark as turning points in the story of humanity. And yet, the significance of these achievements goes beyond technology or economics. They are a testament to the power of vision, courage, and relentless pursuit of what others believe to be impossible. They remind us that we live in extraordinary times, times that demand bold thinking and daring action. The electric car, the reusable rocket, and the dream of Mars colonization are more than milestones. They are symbols of human potential, proof that we are capable of shaping the world in ways history has never seen. Ladies and gentlemen, the reality of these breakthroughs is undeniable. They are proof that the limits of yesterday do not define the possibilities of today. They are proof that innovation, courage, and persistence can rewrite the rules of what humanity can achieve. Elon Musk's work is a beacon, showing us that we are living in a time of transformation, a time when the impossible becomes possible, a time when history is not only observed but created. These achievements are not just shaping the future, they are shaping a new era of human existence, one that will be remembered for centuries as the moment when humanity reached for the stars and, in doing so, redefined the meaning of progress. When we admire the extraordinary achievements of visionaries like Elon Musk, it is easy to focus on the results, the electric cars, the reusable rockets, the plans for Mars. But if we look closer, we realize that the real story is not the technology itself, but the qualities that made these achievements possible. At the heart of every breakthrough lies the same foundation: vision, risk-taking, and relentless persistence. These are the forces that transform ideas into reality, dreams into milestones, and impossible goals into history. Without vision, innovation falters. Without risk, progress stalls. Without persistence, even the greatest ideas remain unfulfilled. Elon Musk demonstrates this truth every single day, and in his journey, we find lessons that are as powerful as the innovations themselves. Vision is the spark that ignites transformation. It is the ability to see beyond what exists today and imagine what could be. Most people live within the boundaries of the familiar, accepting limitations as unchangeable facts. Elon Musk, however, sees the world differently. He sees a future where transportation is sustainable, where humans can travel beyond Earth, and where energy is clean, abundant, and accessible. Vision is not merely about dreaming, it is about perceiving possibilities that others cannot. It is about having the courage to imagine a future that defies current norms, and then committing to bring it into existence. Vision is what allows Musk to look at a crumbling industry like the automobile sector and see not just problems, but an opportunity to redefine what a car can be, what it can represent, and what it can achieve. Without vision, innovation would be aimless, but with it, the world begins to change. But vision alone is not enough. Ideas, no matter how brilliant, are worthless unless we are willing to take risks to make them real. Risk-taking is the engine of progress. It is stepping forward when others hesitate, investing time, money, and effort into ventures that have no guaranteed outcome. Elon Musk's journey is a testament to this principle. Every Tesla prototype, every Falcon rocket, every ambitious plan for Mars carried immense risk. There were skeptics, critics, and countless failures along the way. Yet Musk understood that risk is not something to be avoided, it is something to embrace. True innovation requires the willingness to fail, to experiment, and to challenge the status quo. Those who refuse to take risks remain on the sidelines of history, while those who dare to act, even in the face of uncertainty, leave a mark that endures far beyond their lifetime. Risk-taking is what separates those who talk about change from those who make change happen. And here is where persistence comes in. Vision and risk may start the journey, but without relentless persistence, progress falters. Every great innovator faces obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Elon Musk has faced bankruptcy, production failures, launch explosions, and public criticism, yet he persisted. He continued working tirelessly, learning from mistakes, iterating on designs, and refining his approach. Persistence is what turns temporary failure into eventual success. It is the refusal to give up when the world says it is impossible, the determination to keep moving forward when every sign points to retreat. Musk's persistence demonstrates that innovation is not a sprint. It is a marathon requiring patience, endurance, and an unwavering commitment to the vision. Without persistence, even the most visionary ideas would fade away before they could take root. What makes the combination of vision, risk-taking, and persistence so powerful is that they reinforce each other. Vision gives direction, risk-taking fuels action, and persistence ensures progress despite obstacles. This trio creates a cycle of continuous innovation. Every time Musk envisions a new future, he takes the necessary risks to pursue it, and his persistence transforms the risk into tangible achievement. Tesla did not become a leader in electric cars overnight. SpaceX did not become the first private company to land a rocket on a drone ship by accident. Every success was born from a relentless commitment to act on vision, take risks, and persist until the goal was achieved. This is why Elon Musk's work is not only extraordinary, it is historic. It exemplifies the principles that drive progress at the highest level. But this lesson is not limited to billionaires or engineers. The principles of vision, risk-taking, and persistence apply to all of us in our daily lives. Every time we set ambitious goals, pursue meaningful projects, or challenge ourselves to grow, we are engaging in the SAMI process that drives innovation. To achieve anything remarkable, we must first see what others do not see, then act boldly despite uncertainty, and finally continue moving forward even when challenges seem insurmountable. These principles transform ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement, ordinary ideas into breakthroughs, and ordinary people into history makers. Consider this: without vision, the world would lack imagination. Without risk-taking, the world would stagnate. Without persistence, the world would lose its momentum. Together, they create the conditions for progress, allowing humanity to break free from the limits of the past. Elon Musk's achievements in transportation, space exploration, and energy are not just technical accomplishments, they are proof that vision, risk-taking, and persistence are the forces that define the future. They are reminders that nothing worth achieving comes easily, and that every breakthrough requires more than talent or intelligence. It requires courage, commitment, and an unshakable belief in possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, as we watch these extraordinary developments unfold, we must remember that innovation is not a luxury reserved for a few. It is a mindset, a way of approaching the world. Every problem we face, every challenge we encounter, is an opportunity to apply vision, take risks, and persist relentlessly. These qualities are what allow humans to turn ideas into reality, dreams into milestones, and history into a story of progress and triumph. Elon Musk's work is proof that when we combine these three forces, we can achieve what has never been done before and redefine the limits of human potential. In the end, innovation is not just about what is created, it is about who we become in the process. Vision, risk-taking, and persistence shape not only the world, but the character, resilience, and courage of those who dare to innovate. Elon Musk reminds us that these qualities are not abstract concepts, they are actionable principles that can transform lives, societies, and the course of human history. By embracing vision, taking risks, and persisting relentlessly, each of us has the power to contribute to breakthroughs that the world has never seen before. When we think about innovation, it is tempting to focus on individual achievements within a single field, as if progress happens in isolation. But Elon Musk has shown us that true transformation occurs when breakthroughs converge across industries, creating ripple effects that reshape the world in ways we never imagined. His impact is not limited to one sector, it spans automotive, aerospace, energy, artificial intelligence, and more. This convergence of technology is unprecedented in human history, and it demonstrates the extraordinary potential of combining vision, ingenuity, and bold action across multiple domains. Consider the automotive industry. Tesla has revolutionized the way we think about cars. It is no longer just about transportation from one point to another, it is about energy efficiency, sustainability, and smart technology. Tesla's innovations in electric vehicles, battery storage, and autonomous driving have challenged the entire industry to evolve. Established companies, once resistant to change, are now racing to adapt, investing billions in electric mobility and new energy solutions. The ripple effect extends far beyond Tesla's factory walls. It touches consumers, governments, and the environment, proving that one company's vision can redefine an entire sector. Now look at space. SpaceX is more than a private rocket company. It is a symbol of how technology from one domain can influence another. The reusable rockets that SpaceX developed are engineering marvels, but they also represent a shift in how we approach problem-solving and resource management. Innovations in materials science, automation, and AI algorithms used in aerospace have cross-industry applications, benefiting sectors far beyond space exploration. Musk's work demonstrates that breakthroughs in one field can accelerate progress in others, creating a network of innovation that amplifies its impact across society. Energy is another area where Musk's vision intersects multiple technologies. Solar City and Tesla's energy storage solutions have transformed the renewable energy landscape. By integrating solar panels with advanced batteries, Musk has shown how energy can be produced, stored, and consumed more efficiently than ever before. This is not simply an environmental advancement, it is a technological convergence. Solar energy, electric mobility, and AI-powered energy management systems combine to create solutions that are scalable, sustainable, and capable of addressing some of humanity's most pressing challenges. The implications are enormous, affecting not only individual households but entire cities and nations. Artificial intelligence and neural technology are also part of this interconnected vision. Musk's Neuralink aims to merge human brains with AI, potentially transforming medicine, communication, and human cognition. While it may seem futuristic, Neuralink is part of a broader pattern. Musk identifies cutting-edge technologies, explores their potential, and applies them in ways that intersect with other industries. When combined with energy efficiency, transportation, and aerospace, these innovations create a feedback loop, accelerating human capability and expanding the scope of what is possible. The power of converging technologies lies not in isolated achievements, but in the exponential growth that occurs when multiple breakthroughs reinforce and build upon each other. What makes Musk's approach extraordinary is his ability to see the connections that others overlook. Most innovators focus on their field, thinking narrowly and optimizing locally. Musk, however, operates with a holistic vision. He recognizes that progress in one area can catalyze progress in another, that breakthroughs are most powerful when they intersect. This approach is transforming not just industries, but the very way humanity approaches problem-solving. When technologies converge, the possibilities multiply, creating opportunities for solutions that were once unimaginable. This convergence is what allows Tesla to influence energy systems, SpaceX to influence manufacturing and materials, and Neuralink to challenge the boundaries of human potential. The impact of converging technologies is not theoretical. It is visible in the way industries respond, governments adapt, and society evolves. Musk's work accelerates change across multiple sectors simultaneously, forcing competitors and collaborators alike to rethink assumptions, innovate rapidly, and adopt new approaches. It is a lesson in the power of systems thinking, the understanding that true innovation does not occur in isolation, but in the intersections where different disciplines, ideas, and technologies meet. This is why Musk's influence is unprecedented. He does not merely create products, he creates ecosystems of innovation that amplify themselves across industries and around the world. Moreover, the convergence of technologies is shaping the way we think about the future. It challenges traditional boundaries, showing that solutions to global problems may require collaboration between fields that were once separate. Climate change, space exploration, energy scarcity, and even human health are not problems that can be solved in isolation. They demand integrated solutions, the combination of multiple innovations working together. Elon Musk's work exemplifies this principle, proving that when industries intersect, the results are far greater than the sum of their parts. Converging technologies create exponential impact, transforming challenges into opportunities and inspiring a new generation of thinkers, engineers, and entrepreneurs to imagine boldly. Ladies and gentlemen, what Elon Musk teaches us is that the future is not shaped by isolated breakthroughs, but by the synergy of innovation across domains. The electric cars on our streets, the rockets reaching into space, the solar panels on our rooftops, and the neural interfaces connecting humans and machines, each is remarkable on its own. Together, they form a network of progress that has never existed before in human history. Musk's ability to integrate vision, risk-taking, and persistence across multiple industries demonstrates that the power of converging technologies is not abstract. It is transformative, tangible, and shaping the world in ways that will define generations. In understanding this, we realize that innovation is no longer a linear path. It is a web, a matrix of interconnections, a complex system where one breakthrough can catalyze countless others. Musk's work is a masterclass in leveraging these connections, showing us that when ambition meets insight, when vision meets execution, and when industries intersect, history can be rewritten. The unprecedented convergence of technology under Musk's guidance is proof that progress does not occur in silos. It thrives at the intersection of ideas, disciplines, and courage. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing faster than ever before, and Elon Musk is at the center of this transformation. His impact across multiple industries shows us the extraordinary power of converging technologies, and it reminds us that the greatest breakthroughs happen when innovation transcends boundaries. In witnessing this convergence, we understand that the future is not something that simply arrives, it is something we create, shape, and accelerate through vision, persistence, and the courage to connect the dots that others cannot see.